Hi, Mary Ford. This is Miss Sutton. I'm going to be reading you a bedtime story tonight. The title of the book is McDuff Comes Home. This is a story about a little white dog who gets lost. I used to read this story to my kids when they were little and they loved it. I hope you guys enjoy it just as much. Here goes. McDuff Comes Home by Rosemary Wells and Susan Jeffers. McDuff's corner of the garden was just under the kitchen, where he could hear the voices of the people he loved. There McDuff relaxed and breathed in all the wonderful smells that escaped from the window. The snappy smell of Fred's frying sausages, the velvety smell of Lucy's vanilla rice pudding. One day the window was closed. There was nothing to smell or hear. Suddenly, McDuff saw something move in the neighbor's garden. It was a fat rabbit. Zoom went the rabbit through the zinnias. McDuff squeezed through the fence after it. His collar and tag caught on the fence. Snap went his collar, and it fell off behind him. The rabbit zigzagged over the neighbor's lawn and whizzed across the street. McDuff zigzagged and whizzed too. Over the hills and streets and flower beds, the rabbit scurried and skedaddled with McDuff right on his tail until it found a hole and shot in. McDuff could not follow. McDuff was so tired from chasing the rabbit that he lay down in someone's vegetable garden and fell asleep. When McDuff woke up, he looked around. He could not see his kitchen window. He could not smell sausages or vanilla rice pudding. He could not hear any voices he knew. Mrs. Higgins came out to weed her garden. "Who's that under my eggplants?" she asked. Mrs. Higgins looked for McDuff's collar and tag and could not find them. "We will go to the police station," she said, "and see if anyone is there to pick you up." Mrs. Higgins drove McDuff up Main Street, down Pine Road, and over the bridge to Oak Lane. Suddenly McDuff smelled vanilla rice pudding. "Woof!" said McDuff. Mrs. Higgins turned left. Then McDuff heard someone he loved calling his name. "Woof!" said McDuff. She turned right. Then he saw his own home at number 7 Elm Road. Lucy and Fred were calling for him. "Woof, woof," he said, and Miss Higgins stopped. "His collar is gone," said Lucy. "How did you know where to bring him?" "I guess I understand dog language," she said. Everyone was hungry. Lucy made some apple pie and sandwiches. Fred gave McDuff his favorite treat, a small dish of vanilla rice pudding with a sausage sliced on top. And that is the end of the story. Good night, Mary Ford. Sweet dreams. I hope you enjoy the rest of your summer.